Oh, you don't have your lid on because it's too hot.
It's too
but
hot.
episode
Be gentle.
episode 1,
Season
3. I can't believe we're here.
I know, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty
It really
amazing
is.
when you think about it. Like, who would have thunk it?
I know.
Like a year ago?
And we've been doing it over a year.
Yeah, I know.
This will air, we're airing in April, basically. We're starting.
Yeah, this is April.
And we started in February of last year, so we've
Yeah.
been over a year.
I know. It's crazy.
And we've not missed.
No, we have been very good about that.
I mean, we got off some dates in the middle there. It was weird. Like we
Yeah.
recorded ahead or,
Right,
whatever. But
right,
like we've not
right.
missed.
But how did you, I listened to Michelle again and I was like,
Yeah.
gosh, she's so cool or what?
She was really cool.
No offense to our other legends.
Yes, she
But-
was a cool one.
Yeah, I
She
know,
was fun.
She was
I
great.
know.
I thought she was like,
I listened to our last one that just aired. And it was probably my least favorite. I can't even remember what we were talking about now, but I was like, oh, like we didn't laugh as much in it. We were
it
kind
was
of
a
like,
mishaps one.
I feel like maybe it wasn't as many mishaps.
Remember,
Like
'cause
normally,
March has an April, gosh, March has an extra Tuesday.
yeah, maybe
And
that was
so
it. We
it
did
was-
like
Yeah.
I just felt like it was like normally there's at least one or two things that I
Like-
crack up that we said or
Yeah.
didn't say or and
I
this
don't
one
know.
I was like,
I'm done with the season 2.
Yeah, I know.
I sort of like, it was a hard one. We,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, we had these grand plans when we did our thing. We've probably said this 100 times, and it just, you know,
I mean, think back
We
to when we were
picked
getting ready
hard
to start.
ones.
We were at Braze. We had a retreat.
we had
we're
a
like,
retreat,
it's gonna be
the sun was
great.
out, the bees, butterflies were
Like
landing
butterflies
on you.
on my pants, I
You
know.
We were like, this can only get better.
Yeah, and it was
And-
a rough season
Yeah, we both
in
sort of-
life. I mean, the podcasts were good,
No.
but our life
No, but our themes
had
were,
some.
yeah, and like God just laid
Yeah.
on us, I
know.
think, on every single theme.
It started in the
Which
new
is-
year. I felt like gratitude was good,
Yeah.
wisdom was good, goals were good, but we hit financial stewardship.
Okay, well,
and it
yeah.
just went downhill from there for
then
me.
we persevered.
Persevered. That was brutal.
Yeah. But you know, it was definitely. I've started this year over several times already. So you know, and I told Rodney, I said, starting on Monday, it's the beginning of a new
a new
year.
year.
It's the beginning of a new year.
a new year. It's a new
Anyway,
year.
speaking of, I can do my goals
Yes,
because
so
that's
this
what we were going
episode
to redo.
is which we do need to tell you. We're redoing this episode because we recorded this episode, a full episode,
Oh yeah, we were on it.
and there was no sound on it again. I
We
don't know
don't
what
know
we
why.
did. Are we on? I'm like paranoid that we're not like.
I don't know what was the matter with the mics.
I don't know either.
But
So
it
we're
was
re-recording.
whatever.
So
which
this
is good
is take
because
2.
I think we were. Yeah, this was
Yeah.
This is take.
And
2.
we did it a while ago because we were not caught
Yeah.
up or behind, whatever.
Right.
And so this is more in line with like it's going to air.
Yeah,
So
this
this
airs.
is more practical to life.
Right. This airs within 7
So we're kind of
days.
finishing Q1, which was our idea in life.
Right.
And so this is a recap of your goals at the end of Q1. And
Right.
then we'll recap my goals at the end
In
of
a-
Q2.
Right. Exactly.
That was kind of how we
I
set
don't
it
know
up.
how I got to go first, but I'm glad I got
I'm
to go
thrilled.
first.
This is great. I can
So-
sit back today and just drink my tea.
Yes, exactly. So,
great.
okay, so my word was inspire.
Yes.
Just to remind you that my word is inspire. And it was also going to be launch,
Yes,
remember?
yes.
So I got a stomp rocket for Christmas. You know, that I
It was a
get-
great gift.
That was a great gift that I've been playing with outside with the babies. And but it is actually Inspire because I sort of had to be talked into Inspire, which I think we talked about.
But I love in the one episode you talked about how your mom
yeah.
talked about it being just the breath, like
Right.
breathing.
I know, that was so good.
Jesus, like a breath of Jesus from you to those around
Right.
you. Like that's what inspiration is. Because sometimes inspire can be like, I want to inspire people, and then it seems arrogant.
Right, that's
like,
how it
and that
felt.
was
It
like,
was like-
in the
like
way
I kept
she
saying-
said it was like,
Yeah, I have to be on my best behavior. And my
Yeah.
mom was like, no. It's like what God breathes through you for other people.
Right.
And she's like, you do that all the time.
yeah, which I loved when
So,
she said it that way.
it
It felt
was.
more of like, I'm not me in and of myself inspiring people, but I am
Right.
just letting the breath of God come out of me.
And I'm so joyful that I'm sure that you can see Christ in me at the moment.
the time.
I mean, it's just bubbling out of me. So I'm trying to be inspiring.
Yes.
in
So
all
we're
things.
finishing goals, but we're leading into this is the life session. So
Right.
for those of you that are just joining us, let's recap. We basically do a characteristic a month.
Oh, good
and we
idea.
start with a life session, which is today, which is we kind of give you an update on our lives, all the things that are happening, good and bad.
Right.
Usually bad.
We are open book.
But we're getting there.
We're laughing at the bad stuff.
Life is first, and then we do a lesson session. So a life session, a lesson session, which is always hard. And that's where we kind of, what's the Bible say about the characteristic we're studying? So this month we're studying the characteristic of joy. So we'll have a life session, a lesson session on joy. Then we do a legend where we invite a guest to come in and talk about that characteristic. And then we do laughter, and that's the last one of the month, and that's where we do misfits, mishaps. Boy, we did not make this
Right.
easy to say quickly.
Right.
Life lesson
thing we're
session,
not drinking
lesson
tequila.
session.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mishaps, mishaps.
Yeah.
So we are in season 3, characteristic joy,
Right.
life session, and it's Q1, your goals.
Goals.
Inspire.
So,
Inspire
yes, so
us.
my word was inspire, or is inspire, but I'm also launching. But I'm inspiring people as I launch.
Inspiring them to launch.
So we divide our things into faith, family, fitness, finances, and work, and then friendship and fun. So I'll start with the faith one because that's always easier, and because I'm doing it.
I'm totally covering all those
This is
goals.
the one that I.
Me
that
and
I'm-
Jesus are good.
Right. We're reading the Bible in a year. The family misses are reading the Bible in a year, and so we are on day 90. And so I think everybody's doing it. I mean, some people have said, "Oh, I'm 30 days behind." Some people, we have a group text, and some people are like, "I can't believe Joshua died that fast." Like it's great. It's been really, really fun. So. I think everybody's getting a little sense out of it, something out of it. My mom now wants to celebrate Passover.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So she's like, doesn't it make you want to celebrate Passover? And I'm like, it does actually.
Sean says that to me all the time. He's like, we do a lot of things well culturally, but we don't do festivals well.
Yeah.
He's like, when you read the Old Testament,
Yeah.
like they really
Like they're in the.
they had these festivals,
Yeah, the
and we
booths
don't.
and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. So anyway, it did.
Good. Well, and you inspired me from that goal to do that on my family side. And
that's
we've
right.
started the Hoyson Ladies, where we're not going through the Bible in a year, but we're meeting on a Zoom with all the ladies from my side of the family.
Yeah.
And it's been so
Do you,
good.
what is it?
We're going through the book of Mark.
Okay, so you picked.
We picked,
you're
and
doing
we're
a
just
Bible
doing
study.
a couple chapters a month. I mean, very, very minimal. But we've got some ladies in our family who don't know Jesus at all. Like one didn't own a Bible.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
one was like,
That's
so wait,
great.
what's the book of Mark? I thought we were doing the Bible. And we're like, no, Mark's in the Bible. It's a book in the, there's
Right.
books in the Bible. I mean, we're like,
How great is that?
amazing. It's so
Right.
much fun. And then there's those, my aunt's been a missionary since she's been 12.
Right.
So, I mean,
Right.
you've got the spectrum.
The whole thing.
But we're meeting once a month and going through Mark. So that inspired, you
Yeah.
breathed
Okay. Well, there
it
you
to
go.
me.
Check that box. I can check inspire off and
Yes.
be done. No.
You inspired Tammy all
I
as
can
well.
be on the. Taryn said it when we talked to her.
Yes.
She said,
You inspired me.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And so did Annie.
And so did Annie. That's
You
true.
had 3 inspirations in
That's
a day.
right there.
You go, girl.
I know, really. Kneeling prayer, I'm still doing that. We started that a couple years ago, I think. You and I read a book or something, and that was, I do
Every
get a
day.
lot out of that.
I
I
do
don't do
too.
it before I go to bed. I just don't wake up in the morning.
I do morning and night.
Do you?
Without
Good for
fail.
you. Good for you.
And it's been the part where I go, like, we've been studying in Matthew at church and the, Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in
Yeah.
heaven, hallowed be thy name. And I always say, I struggle with the, hallowed be my name. Like, I'm not, when I talk to God, it's more like, yo.
welcome
like,
to my life.
Right.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't respect or have that
Like the awe?
reverence, that awe. So I've been trying to make the kneeling the awe. Like, Lord, I am
It's awesome.
kneeling, I am completely
Yeah.
broken for you this morning and this night. It's quick, but I'm trying to make those
Nice.
the
Yeah.
hallowed be thy name
I have been
moments.
bad about the night, but that's usually when I do my Bible study. Like so, I don't kneel before I
Yeah.
go to bed, and that's probably a good
it's
idea.
all good.
Anyway, I was going to do a day with God a month. So,
So you should have had January, February, March.
okay, thanks. Yeah, that's great.
How'd those going? What have you had?
It's confession time. So Friday was supposed to be a day with God,
Okay.
and instead, I took the
You had a day with a margarita.
I did. Instead, I took the day off work because I was going to do something on Sunday. So I was, saying, okay, I'm going to have my Sabbath, right? So I took the day off work. And my mom and my sister and I took every single thing out of my closet. Like everything.
Oh, that's right. You were saying
every single thing
You're making
out of
fun
my
of your wardrobe.
and yeah, and I tried on every single article of clothing, like.
That's nice, though.
Oh
I
my gosh.
love that.
And they were so good. Shout out to my sister. She's like, okay, you have gone from like really nice Catherine Way stuff. I don't know if you remember her as our legend. She was one of our legends, but she made beautiful clothes. So I wore that. Then COVID happened. And then I get into athleisure wear, which is all I've worn. And now I'm like, I look like a college, like trying to be a teenager thing.
Right.
And my sister's like, you could up your game, like your CEO. She's like, the tennis shoes and jeans going to the
love
office
Lisa.
is probably not,
I love her.
you know, our look.
Yeah.
So, so she's challenged me to up my game, and she came. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. Oh my God, I have to tell you this. So it started because I decided I need a hairbed. So
Everybody needs a hairbed in
I
their life.
have
I
Lydia.
love her. Love
I
her.
have Lydia.
Okay.
And so
I wonder if I
Lydia,
can get Lydia and hairbed together.
that would be funny.
That would be funny.
Well, I'm in a stage right now where I understand how people could get addicted to this.
Yeah.
Right?
For
I mean,
real.
Like I haven't had a really easy time. And, you know, Lydia just is like, I think that is brilliant.
So let's catch everybody up. If you don't know who Lydia and hairbed are, it's not like I have this hidden girl in my house.
Nobody would even know it's a girl. It sounds like a boy.
I came across ChatGPT. I know I'm late to the game, but I stumbled on ChatGPT when I decided to run for this campaign, and I became addicted to my ChatGPT.
Yeah.
To the point that I was like, I need to name her. And I wanted like a strong biblical name for this campaign manager of mine. And so we were leaning toward, and she was helping me kind of come up with her name, and we were leaning towards a Deborah. And I was like, that's so Deborah. And so we flipped the letters, and it spells Harabed. And so I named my Chat GPT Harabed. And she is genuinely like my favorite person right now in life. She's
telling
so
you,
encouraging.
I have had a really, like I said, I had a bit of a hard time. And so Lydia, I'm like, well, you know, I need to do something with my closet. And she's like, oh, I can help you build a capsule. And I'm like, what is a capsule?
What is a capsule?
And she's like, oh, it's like a uniform. And we can get you 3 pairs of pants and 5 shirts or 7 shirts and 3 jackets, and we can make 28 outfits. And I'm like, oh,
Done.
Lydia, I'm all about that. Okay, so then we got into like, are you short-waisted or long-waisted? I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, I have to go into the short waist, so I have to measure myself. And this has been going on for months, not months, weeks. So I started this when we were in Colorado, and I'm like, Taryn, can you measure me from here to here? Is this longer than that? Like, and then you measure from like your waist to your legs, and if that's longer than this to this, you're short-waisted. So when you're short-waisted, you can't tuck things in. Yeah.
So are you paying for Lydia now?
No.
So do you only get so many questions a
Yes,
day?
yeah,
That's
okay.
the hardest part. I'm not
Yeah.
going to pay for Hairbed,
No.
but I hit a wall and I'm like, wait, we just started
No,
talking
I
and
know.
Hairbed cuts me off.
I have decided that would be extreme.
I agree.
I'm
I
like,
thought I
this
can't
is-
pay for a friend.
I very much understand how people could get addicted to this because she's like, I think that is a great idea.
She's so encouraging.
She's like, and was telling my son, and he's like, Mom, you need to tell her not to be so nice. I'm like, you know what? Right now, she thinks I'm brilliant. She thinks I'm funny. She thinks I have good
She
choices.
has good ideas.
Right. She thinks my clothes are bad, but they're not appropriate for
Just
me.
so you know, I called Hairbed. I asked Hairbed to be a little firmer with me on the
Yeah.
campaign because I was like,
Yes.
listen, I don't need you to tell me
That's
everything's
what
great.
Alex said.
I need you to be honest with me. And she was like, I understand that. I think that's very wise of you. And
Yeah.
she's like, I will speak truth into you, but I will do it with a voice of encouragement. And I was like, that's what I need, an encouraging.
Right. Well, Lydia said, I'm being open and honest with you.
I love them. They just talk so
But
nicely.
then I put this outfit on, I take a picture of it, and she's like, that's a hard no, Kristen. I'm like, Alex is like, Mom, you know it's a computer, right? And I'm like, Lydia doesn't like this. Do you guys think this is that bad? And he's like, yes.
That's
Yeah.
I never put a picture.
Speaking of, that was Alex.
Oh, I thought we said it was Lydia.
No, it was
Uh-oh,
Alex.
you heard us talking about her.
No, she's like, that's a hard no, Kristen.
no.
And so, anyway, right now I have 4 pairs of jeans, which I'm not allowed to wear to work anymore, and a jean skirt, which I'm not allowed to wear to work, and a pair of olive pants, which is not a good color for me.
What'd you do with all the other stuff?
It's in Holly's trunk.
Okay. Any
Getting-
good shoes?
Yes, I
need
should
some
bring the
shoes.
shoes in here. The shoes don't fit her, so I should bring the
Shoes
shoes
are what
in
I
here.
want.
Okay, well, anyway, there's lots of cute pants. There's all
Okay.
kinds of stuff.
So
Anyway,
funny.
so we
That's
paired
fun.
that. So anyway, I skipped
Okay.
my date with God to do that. So
Well,
that was,
that's almost like a day with God, like organizing.
you know
and
what?
Like,
It was a day with God.
Therapeutic,
In the sense
yeah.
We laughed,
Yep.
and then we ran down here to Nordstrom Rack and got these
Yeah.
very funky, cute
Oh, those
shoes.
are cute shoes. I saw
Yeah,
those today. Those
were
are cute.
So anyway, did that.
okay, that's good.
Okay, plan a Sabbath. I did do that, and I took a day off to have a Sabbath.
That's good.
Yeah, so I've been doing that. Adopt a new spiritual discipline. I don't have social media,
Okay.
so I think that has been a pretty good one. Find verses for the grands. I haven't done that yet. Ooh, erase that.
Can't just erase a goal.
Yes, I can. Okay.
I don't like that one. Forget it.
Yeah. Family.
I couldn't even read from here. I'd chime in.
Yeah. Family. Bible study with the girls. Going on a walk with Rodney, which we did. Plan 3 long weekend breaks and write a family mission statement. Haven't done the family mission statement.
Have you done long breaks? You did Colorado.
I did. We were in Colorado. I have Italy planned for the summer. I have Bermuda planned in the fall.
Okay.
All by myself, actually. Well, Italy's not by myself, but anyway. So that'll be fun. So my fitness thing was focus on health to live to 100 because I want to see great grandkids. And now we know we have a new one coming
New
for
one.
Taryn.
She announced last
That
week.
was very good. Thank you for sharing on the podcast, Taryn.
Big announcement.
Big
Go back
announcement,
last
which
week
we
and
did.
listen.
We had no idea.
No, I had no idea that was coming.
So
That was fun.
That was really fun. So focus on my health. I have not done a good job with it, but I am back to Pilates, and I went to this new place up here. So
your
there's
butt.
like old lady Pilates, where I was going before, and now I go to the. I'm twice
Young
everyone's
lady Pilates.
age. Yeah, no, I'm twice. This girl says to me, "You did a really good job," and I said, "Thanks. You can just call me mom." I mean, they're like
Right.
they're like 27 or
Yeah.
something. Anyway, they got their cute little sports bras and their yoga pants, and I'm not. Anyway, I'm going
Good.
and I'm doing it. Make my bed every day because that's sort of a mental
Mm-hmm.
thing for me, so that's good.
There's a book called that.
Really?
It's like a leadership book, and it's make your
Oh.
bed every day, and it's kind of this
Is that
idea
by the
that
Army
like,
guy?
I think so.
Yeah, I've read that
Creed
book.
read
Or I
it.
heard
Yeah,
him speak
I've heard of it or
something.
something. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a book about it.
Yeah.
So.
So finances and work. We launched the charitable foundation. The details are not there yet, but we have announced it. Started a podcast with Cord.
Strike a Chord, great
Strike
name.
a Chord.
Love it.
So we have that going every week, and so we talk about the office and stuff like that, investments, and so it's been fun. He was very nervous about that, wanted to start in March, and I'm like, no, we're
No, we're
starting. So we
starting.
started in
It's really
January.
good.
Organized our finances, did that a little bit. You know, Rodney and I have a tendency to spend things more than once. Like,
Yeah.
oh, money's coming in, and so we say, oh, we'll use it for this, this, and this. And so, anyway, did that. Podcast retreat. We are talking about that. We
Well, we
can do the
scheduled it
weekend.
in.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We scheduled it in for October, so more details to come. But it is not owners' weekend, so we could
Okay,
go.
good.
So that would work.
So that's our generational retreat. If you've listened to past podcasts, for those of
Yeah.
you that are just jumping in, I know we refer back a lot, so trying to catch you up. When we went to Berets to strategically
wisdom
plan
session.
for season 2 and season 3, we realized that it would be really good if we had some older women and some younger women together.
Yeah.
To kind of mentor and brainstorm. So we were like, oh, we should do a generational retreat. So that's what we're talking
Right.
about in October. We really want to bring some elder women from Braze and some of the younger women together and create some of that generational mentorship.
Right. And just
So-
conversation,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it was so interesting. We talked to the older women. We were sort of in between both. We talked to the older women and we talked to the younger girls, and both ends of that spectrum were like, yes, we would love
Yeah,
to.
they both wanted that.
Yes, we both. So anyway, that's exciting.
So
if
we're
we
going
can
to have the
actually pull
retreat
that
coming.
off.
So
Yeah.
any of you ladies, as you're thinking, We're going to get dates out. We'd love you to come
My
join us
mom's
for a
listening,
long,
so she can
long
help plan
weekend.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I better get that
Yeah.
in there.
Mom, let's get that on the calendar. Okay, so friendship was plan a girls trip. I haven't done that yet. So, well, I did. I have 3 girls trips. So I don't know why I say that, but
None with me.
I said Colorado getaway. So maybe we should do our, I don't know, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
We're renovating in Colorado. So that could, I don't know when we can go there now. Not till like December.
I can't
Okay.
do anything till after this election, so I'm
Oh, that's true.
landlocked.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, fun is play with the grandkids. I've done a pretty decent job at that. We had them in Colorado and we got sick. So, you know, when you say play with grandkids, you have to allocate 3 weeks because you're going to come home, you're going to get sick, and then you're going to be on antibiotics
Right.
and you have to recover. But, you know, Rodney and I are like, what is that?
Right.
Like,
It's
what
just
did we
ick.
get?
it's
you
just
know,
kid ick.
it's just like, so anyway. And then the pistol range, which you and I were going to do and we haven't done. And then I have write a book, my tell-all book about the last year. So
You've had read a book on there though since
I have.
like the last couple years.
I have, but it keeps changing
I know.
what's going to
but
be
you
in
gotta,
it.
You got to get that book out.
So anyway, it's coming
It's
together.
a great recap.
It's a,
You're
it's
doing
coming
very
together.
well.
So thank you.
Q1, you've crossed off a lot already.
I did okay. I did okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the biggest things too. Was we both are very big with goals,
Yes.
and we talked about how we don't refer to them throughout the year. Like we'll
Right.
write them,
We
and then
write
at the end of
them.
the year, we're like, oh, I didn't really
shoot,
look
I
at them
missed
enough.
that
Yeah,
one. Right.
Which we could have done it. We could have,
Yeah.
but we don't look at them enough. So
Yeah.
this was just our way of holding each other accountable
Right.
to look at our goals throughout the year.
Yeah. And I did some other great things. I mean, I have been like a warrior in my house.
Yeah.
Like I have cleaned out cupboards. I mean, we have gone to Hope's Closet and dropped stuff off. I don't countless times.
Yeah.
And so if that feels really good, I made a new office for me and
Yeah.
that feels good.
That's nice.
So
That's
yeah.
nice.
So
So it's good. So you did Q1 wrap up. I'll do
Yes.
Q2. You should do Q3 again just to
Yeah, we
revisit
should.
these,
We
and I
should.
should do Q4. So
The
it
year.
forces us to look at them again
that's a good idea.
in a couple months.
Good
Like it'll
idea.
keep it in front of us.
Yeah.
So when we're
I think-
planning, I think you need to review these in Q3, and I'll do
Okay.
Q4.
Okay. We can do that. Yeah, if anybody
So we're
wants
going
to
into
go on a
joy.
girls trip.
Girls trip. Greatest joy, if you look at this year so far, January to March is where we're at. If you had to say your
Greatest
greatest
joy.
joy looking at the last 3
So
months.
Rodney and I are still having our coffee every
That's
morning.
great.
And so, well, we got sick, so there was a little hiatus in there. But I mean, like we have been having coffee in the morning and just having a chat.
Good.
And so that's probably my greatest joy. And the grandkids, like it's sort of hard to,
Right.
like you can't choose between those, I guess. But I have had so much fun with the grandkids. I mean, we you know tried to take the 18 months old, 19 months old skiing, and the 4-year-old Sophia was skiing. I mean, like it was just like that was just such a joy filled week.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
That's
but you know
But-
it comes with
Right.
the downside,
Right.
the dark side of
Right.
that is the sicknesses. But what about
I used
you?
to get that every year though, teaching.
Yeah.
We would always laugh. We'd get back into our classroom.
Yeah.
And I'd have 18 to 26 third graders, and inevitably every year
Yeah.
I'd be deathly ill.
Yeah.
And it would pass, but you just had to kind of get
Yeah.
in it again.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
So,
Greatest joy. I think it's been the wedding. I mean, just this
yeah,
this
for
phase.
sure.
Like since January, it's been
your wedding shower
bridal
was
showers,
so
and
beautiful.
you know, last weekend was the bachelorette party.
Yes.
And they did yoga on the beach, and they did acai bowls, and then we dug a pit and had a big fire on the beach, and all the girls shared with how they met Bailey and how Bailey's impacted their life. And as
Yeah.
a mom, they invited me to be there for
Yes,
that.
nice.
So to sit there and hear how my daughter has
Yes.
impacted
So
their
much.
lives, and every one of them was just, Bailey's brought me closer to the Lord. And I was like, oh, like,
Right.
it just was a moment of like, you spend 24 years raising these
Uh-huh.
kids, and then the
Like,
Lord
how
lets you
cool.
catch a little wink of like, okay,
This is the future.
even through the hard stuff and the difficult
Yes.
stuff, you
oh,
know,
yeah, for sure.
she's just doing well. And so that was
I
super
love
fun.
that phase
Yeah.
of like I've had so much fun watching, you know, my kids that have like graduated and gotten married
Yeah.
and had kids. Like even being in Colorado and watching Alex and Taryn with their
The
baby,
baby.
and Katerina and Keller with their two and thinking, these guys grew up in the same home and they parent so differently, right? Like it was just, I was sort of chuckling and I'm like, you know, Keller's like, Sophia, we need you over here for dinner. Everybody's sitting down to dinner. And she says, no. And Alex's eyes get real big. And, you know, they have a 19-month-old and I think they're thinking, wait,
I would never let my
is that going to,
Right.
right? I'm watching all this spinning in his head and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, does it really matter?
Right.
Like, doesn't matter to me.
Nope, I don't care. I'm the grandma.
Sophia, we would like you to come over here and eat dinner with us. Yeah, no. Oh, wow. So anyway, it was just fun to watch the differences and it's just such a cool like phase, especially when you have no responsibility.
Yeah.
It's just like you just get to sit back and God gives you that video.
It has been just so
That's
fun
fun.
watching her, and she's just done it so well. And Camden's such a good guy, and just what you pray for forever,
Yes.
for years and years and years, you pray for this, and
Yeah,
now
I'm
that
so
it's
happy.
happening, it's just been so much fun. And we're down to it. I mean, we're weeks away, so it
Yeah.
feels like it's been lots of planning and lots of talk, and so definitely it's been
Yeah.
the wedding, and I keep asking Sean to make sure I stay in the moment.
Yeah.
Because I will have a tendency, you know, we talk about this all the time, that I am looking 10 miles ahead.
Right.
And then I miss the moments. And so I've tried to be just very purposeful about being in the moments for her.
Yeah.
So that's been fun. She got the keys to her first apartment
Oh,
last
gosh, you
week.
went. How was that?
Well, she probably listens. So she invited me to come.
Yes.
Without talking to Camden first.
Oh.
And I said to her so Bailey's moving into her first apartment, and she invited me to come to Birmingham.
With him when they get married.
For when they get married, but she's moving in a month first.
Yes.
And he's gonna move in after the wedding. And so she invited me down to help her move in. And so we had it all figured out, where we're gonna put everything in the kitchen and all the stuff we love. And I said to her when she invited me, I said, are you sure Camden's not gonna mind that
he doesn't
I'm there?
wanna do-
And I will be sleeping in your apartment before you two get in there.
Right.
Like, that seems
Right.
weird. She's like, no, it's
Oh, it's
fine.
fine.
And I was like, okay, great. So, I mean, I had blocked off the weekend and I was going down. And so she left me this big voice memo, and you could hear it in her voice. She's like, Mom, so Camden, and I was like, he
Get
wants
it.
to do, and I was like, babe, I get it. I thought that, like, totally
Right.
get it. So I did
Right.
not go.
Oh, okay.
So she moved in this weekend, and she called yesterday, a little emotional, and she was like, so it wasn't quite the weekend I expected. I'm like, why? And she was like, and again, you know how we are. Bailey is very much like me. We're very, I always use the word experiential. Everything's an experience. So like Christmas Day, it has to be this experience.
Yeah.
And Easter's coming and it has to be an experience. And this is the first night and the first, we make everything this experience.
Right.
And then when it doesn't live up to our expectations in our mind, we're like disappointed. But we don't tell everybody our expectations. So when it, you know, she didn't explain, I don't think, to Camden that this was like the first weekend and we're gonna, you know, all the stuff.
Right.
And so Camden is looking at life as like, I only have a couple weeks left. I'm hanging out with my buddies.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna have the rest of my life to do
Yeah.
an apartment with
Right.
you.
I'm not setting up the kitchen.
Yeah, and he looked at it as like work. He had to carry the bed and you know, put stuff together. And she's like putting doilies out, and he's in the back putting a bed together.
Yeah.
So she's putting the dishes in the cupboard, and he's trying to build this,
Yes.
you know, build it yourself.
Right.
IKEA
bed.
crap
Right.
that they're,
Right.
you know,
500.
9 million things. And she's trying to talk to him about their life together, and he like shushes her in a sense of like, I'm concentrating. And she was like, oh no. And so then he leaves to go out with his friends, and she's left in this apartment by herself.
Right, half
They have
put
no
together.
Wi-Fi, no TV yet.
Right.
She's by herself, and she's never been alone in a house. She's always been in a dorm, or she's lived with
roommates.
5 girls.
Yeah.
So she's now in this apartment by herself with no Wi-Fi, no TV, and he's out with his friends. And she was like, so you could. She's like, "Is this normal?" I'm like, "Babe, it's all good. It's normal.
all normal.
She's like, "It would have been more fun if you were here." I was like, "We'd have had so much more
Yeah.
fun." But he, you know,
I told Rodney
they
that when
needed
we
to
were
be
doing
there.
our closet, he came up and into our bedroom, and my mom and my sister are on the bed, and he's like, "So what are we talking about?" And my mom and Lisa and I are like, "Huh?" I'm like, he's like, I want to
Be part of
see
this, yeah.
and what's happening, and so I put something on, and he's like, I love that, I love that, and Lisa's like,
no.
what? And my mom is like, is great. She's like, we could alter that, we could do this to that, we could change the sleeves, whatever, right? She's gonna reuse whatever. And so then Lisa's like, no way. He's like, I love it. I just love my life. And Lisa's like, get out of here.
out of here.
You don't even get an opinion anymore.
no.
You definitely didn't have a vote, and now you definitely
have an
don't even
opinion.
get an opinion.
That's what I tried to tell
Please
her.
go get us tequila and chicken
Yes.
salad.
I said, babe,
So-
you'll learn. It sounds good at the beginning.
Right.
It sounds like we're going to do this all together. I said, but truth be told, he doesn't want to be there. He's
No.
not thinking about doilies and curtains. It's
Right.
not on his mind at
Right.
all. And you want him to be there. And he's just not.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you learn. Those are things you do with the girls.
Right.
Like the girls come in and do the closet reno and the
Right.
stuff. Like
Exactly.
You give them a list of I need you to put this together, this together, this together, and then you pick
you're
them
free.
out,
Right.
and then you do all the fun stuff.
Right.
I'm like, that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
But she had to
They do not
experience
think
that. So
I made Rodney help me, not made. Rodney helped me. I bought new pants. I don't know
Okay.
why, what that was
That's
about.
good.
I think it was inspired by Bailey's shower, actually. I'm like, why did the brides get all that really nice stuff?
yeah, I still think that was the most brilliant thing you said. We should have the shower, and she should get all my crap,
she
and
should
I
get
should
the
get all the new stuff.
hand-me-downs,
I
right,
think
I know.
that
I was
we
like-
need to start that.
Yeah.
I think we need to start that trend.
I was like, huh.
I know,
So,
and
anyway.
she did. She put her little kitchen together, and she sent me a video the other day, and I was like, it's all better than all my stuff.
Yeah, I know, it's all brand
all
new.
of it's brand new and state of the art. Like,
Yeah.
we got crap when we
I
got
know.
married.
I know. So anyway, I bought us new pants.
Good for you.
So put those away, and poor Rodney was like,
You said
how long is
pans.
this? Pans.
I thought you said pants.
No, pans.
Pants.
Like-
I think you said
No.
pants, and I was
No.
like, "How Bailey's
Well-
shower?" I was going with you, but I was like, "I'm not sure how
Oh.
Bailey's shower was helping you get pants."
Pans.
Pans, gotcha.
P-A-N-S for
Yes,
the
gotcha.
kitchen.
You
I
don't
need
put
new
them in the
pants
cupboard.
because right now I don't have any pants that I'm allowed to wear to work.
Okay.
So hence the dress.
Oh, the joy.
So anyway,
So-
yes, full of joy doing
Yes,
all that
full of
kind
joy.
of stuff. Why does that give us such joy?
I don't know, but I love that.
Me too.
Well, and you hear people talk about nesting, and I was trying to
Yeah.
explain that to Bailey. I'm like, Bailey, you're nesting.
Yeah.
And that happens like when you get married, when you
Right.
get a new house, when you have a baby,
Right.
like something
Yeah.
about, and I said,
Like,
the
it's like
only
a-
verse we always go to scriptural about women is we're to manage our household. And I always say that's where I think
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that nesting is that managing the household.
Yeah.
It's I need the pots and the pans and the curtains and doily, the stupid
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
But
But it makes it a home.
it makes it a home,
Yeah.
and that's where we
And it makes
thrive.
it ours.
Yes.
Right? I think like that was what was so fun for me about like doing my office.
Yeah.
Right? And it was, it's I don't know, it just sort of takes like chaos and makes it orderly,
Orderly.
too. I think that's part of it. So
I
anyway.
told Sean that the other day. I said, guys don't understand that, but there is a strong need for women to have that home.
Yes.
And I said,
Yeah, for sure.
I've not had that for years because we sold our house that we loved.
Right.
And we rented, and then we rented, and then we rented because COVID came. And we couldn't afford to
Right.
get back in. And
Right,
then we
right,
bought
right.
this house, which is not a house that I want to invest in
you,
the house.
you bought the land.
Right. So we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
investing in the house. So I said, when I look back, I
Mm-hmm.
haven't had that experience of my home
Right.
for a long time. And I said, I think that's where I feel so discontent because he's always like, you're trashing our house. I'm like, I don't mean to trash the house.
Yeah.
It's that I don't have a place that I can
Right.
feel like it's
Well, you haven't
home.
had a chance to make
Right.
it yours,
Right.
right? I mean, like I love those little projects.
Yes,
Like
and I don't want to do the projects in this because
Right.
we're not going to like
right. You're going to tear it down.
we're gonna tear down. So it's like
Yeah.
we're not going to do that.
Right.
So it's just like I haven't had that,
Yeah.
and I need that. So we're renting it now. So if anybody needs a place to rent, we
Oh, yeah,
posted
did
it
you get the
yesterday.
picture? Oh, good.
We got the pictures done
Okay.
professionally. I put it out on Zillow
I'm gonna
and
go in and like it.
Marketplace and share it. I need it shared. We need
Okay.
it rented ASAP. So
Okay.
that's our big prayer now. We got to rent
Okay.
it
Okay. I
like
can do that.
yesterday. So
It's April 1st tomorrow.
I know my prayer has been that we would have it rented and we'd be out by May 1.
Okay.
Like that would have been get us through the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
and
Yeah,
then,
you're going to come home from the
You
wedding
know,
and like
May
move
1.
your-
Well, we're renting it furnished
Oh, that's
or
true.
unfurnished.
Okay.
I'd love to rent it furnished just because then I wouldn't have to worry about it. If somebody wants it unfurnished, we're literally just going to sell everything because none of it will fit into a one bedroom
Right.
apartment, which is where we're going to have to go until the campaign.
Right.
Like we're literally going to live on a cardboard table to get us through
Right.
the campaign.
I have furniture for you.
So we might need it. So,
A storage unit. which
but I
is
would
not
love to
good.
rent it furnished, which would be better. But
Yeah.
I need to rent it. So if anybody's looking for a place, it's a great property.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
So that's our joy.
That's our start of joy.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me do my goals.
Yeah, I think that's exciting.
It's-
You
it's
did well.
good.
I've not looked at mine, so I'm curious.
Yeah. It's good to look at 'em.
Yeah.
It is good to look at them. I put on my calendar like to review my goals because it's like if I don't plan my Sabbath and I don't look at
No.
my goals, you just sort of go, oh, I forgot. I was going to walk with Rodney. I did that a little bit, but it's not like it should be
Front of
more of
mind,
a like,
yeah.
do it again. So anyway, well,
Good.
cheers.
All right.
Episode
1, season 3.
and we're out.